Welcome to our home, which we have now named the Royal Peanut Kingdom.
Yup.
And I'm Jennifer, Princess, I forgot.
And I'm the Goob, and this is Gulps'n'Games, the weekly show where we have a couple drinks, give a little background on where they come from and about the drink, and then play a game, give a little how-to on it. So thanks for returning. Oh, this one is it's July 3rd, right?
Maybe July 3rd.
So
yes.
Happy birthday, America! You're not gonna say happy birthday to America?
Happy birthday, America.
It's 4th of July.
It's July 3rd, actually.
Yeah, but some of you might be watching this on the 4th. So yeah.
We did not get patriotic drinks though, because we didn't think of that beforehand.
Well, we did get beer, and what's more American than beer?
True.
So
I think they're all made in America.
Yeah, they
Okay.
are right from Michigan. So we'll go ahead and get started.
Oh, I left my notes on the table. I'm surprised you didn't yell at me to move it.
I don't yell, by the way,
Mm-hmm.
America.
And I didn't get a prong thing, so I hope you don't need it.
I do. All right, so I went and pried off my beer real quick, but this one is called Trainwreck. It comes from Mutant Brewing Company, which is a brewery in Mount Pleasant. They originally were called Mount Pleasant Brewing Company, but they had to change their name just to be safe. And Mountain Town, again, everyone knows them as Mountain Town anyway, so it worked out for them. They opened in 1996, and they were Mountain Town Station Brewing Company and Steakhouse. That's the name of their store. It's a nice restaurant. It actually looks delicious. I'd like to go there. A lot of foods that pair with their beers and stuff. And then in 2007, they opened a separate company called Mountain Town Brewing Company. That one only, it's strictly for manufacturing and packaging, because now these are sent everywhere. They go all the way down into Ohio even.
Cool.
Yep. And the original building that they opened was an old train depot that they converted into a restaurant and brewery. And it was only the 6th brew pub in Michigan back when they opened it. I think there's a lot more now, but back then it was only number 6. So this is a red ale. It's smooth and malty, and it's been brewed with maple syrup and honey. Both, yeah, that sounds delicious to me. And both the honey and the maple syrup are produced here in Michigan.
I wonder if it's going to be like that French toast one we have.
Maybe. And they said that this is their flagship beer, is what they call it. So, as always, none of the companies that you see pictured here, none of them have sponsored us or promoted us in any way. We've paid for everything. We do not have any sponsorships.
But we could if you want to sponsor us. And you must be 21 to drink
And
in America.
Please drink responsibly.
In other countries, you're going to have to find that out for yourself, what age you have to drink. Or you can drink at.
You have to drink?
Yeah. My little beer mug. I'm gonna smell it first.
Oh, okay.
Smells like beer.
Ohio?
It's syrupy.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad.
I would have liked a little more maple. Maybe after I drink more of it, I'll keep tasting more, because the aftertaste is getting me more. But obviously, I don't think that they were making maple flavored beer. It's just that that's what they used to sweeten it.
You done talking about that?
Yeah. Do you want to?
Oh, we gotta do this. I don't know, it just choked me. Alright, so I have Right Brain beer. I have Northern Owl. It's an amber ale. The Right Brain Brewery is in Traverse City, and it's a really cool place. We've been there.
Mm-hmm.
They have a bunch of board games in there that you can play while you eat. We wish we had been there with friends, but we were there on our 10-year anniversary.
Nope.
After we did a race.
Yeah, we did a beard 5K.
Yes.
So we had a few beers during the 5K.
Yes.
It was fun.
They do have good food there, but anyways, back to the beer. Well, the Right Brain Brewery was created in 2007 by Russell Springsteen. He actually was a barber, and I guess he enjoyed brewing beer, and so he started a brewery. This is a medium-bodied amber ale with lovely red hue, malty rose, and packed full with notes of caramel and toffee, with a clean, not sweet finish. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's kind of hard to do in these little things.
I did mine good. Just let the set down.
There's something in it. I guess we should have made sure they were all dusty and stuff before we used them. We have our fancy beard mug glasses that we got years ago for different kinds of beers, and we
So this style
never
of glass
think about
is
using them.
this is the style of glass that they recommend that you serve ales in,
I'm
amber
not
ales.
pouring this very well today.
Sheesh.
It must be the heat.
That's why
Not blaming it
that's
on.
why I'm usually the bartender.
What? I can pour beer normally pretty well. Excuse me.
That's mine.
Do we have anything we can talk to them about so when I try this I don't get foam? I guess I could try it from the can.
Mm-hmm. Usually you pour it on the side of the glass and it keeps
Right.
it from foaming up, and I don't know why she didn't do that.
I thought it was.
Blow on
Alright.
it.
It's like root beer. Alright, it's fine. What does it smell like?
Beer?
It
Smells
does
good.
smell fruity. L'chaim.
That's really good.
You're right, it's not sweet.
Mm.
How can it taste fruity with caramel and toffee? Like I can taste the coffee and the caramel, but I still taste fruit. And it doesn't say that there's malty rose. Maybe that's why, because like apple, like the cider is like a rose is like fruity too.
I don't know, but it's really good.
On to the game.
Yeah, so this
Oh,
week
you know, I forgot to bring the timer, so let's not make this long.
This week we brought Turtles Ninja Pizza Party. I got this at Koi's Comics during one of their live sales that they like to do every week.
Saginaw, Michigan.
You know, I'll post their Facebook down in the description. You can check them out. If you're from the area, I highly recommend them. They're extremely friendly to everyone. I mean, back when I was a new customer, they just treated me like I was, you know, a regular day one. This game is weird because the cards are shaped like pizza slices, and they even gave it the round edge on it, so it's really hard to shuffle.
Good luck shuffling them.
And they're not really stiff either, so when you try to shuffle them, they just bend fairly easily. You keep track of your points with money, so because
They're like little coins. Cardboard coins.
so what you have is you have customer slices that have the characters on them, and it shows an ingredient that they want. And then all the pizza slices have 2 ingredients on them, and you get half the deck. I'm not gonna deal out just to save time. We've played this a few times. They're pretty much shuffled. That's about half and half. Then there's a bunch of slices that have every single topping on them. They're called a kitchen sink slice. You can only have one of those in your pizza. So what you do is you get to go through and you just, every player simultaneously goes through. So you draw out, if it's 2 players playing, you do 2 customers. If there's only one, or if there's 3 people playing, you would only do 2. You do 1 less customer per player. But when there's only 2, you still do 2 players. So now it shows us the pizzas that we're trying to build, either snail pizza or peanut pizza. So then you draw. So my first slice that I drew was the snails, and you do this simultaneously. You just go through. Now, since this one is snails and marshmallows, my next slice has to have at least one of those toppings, and it does. But it's marshmallows, and neither one of them are marshmallows or sardines. So I'm going to discard that card and keep going until I find, like you're seeing,
Are you sure these were shuffled?
She's already got hers built, and now.
Cowabunga!
So now, if you can't really see from there, but every single slice shares a topping. So.
Go with the camera.
No, let's not worry about
Okay.
it. Peanut and popcorn, peanut and pepperoni, peanut and sardine, peanut and banana. You didn't win.
What?
Banana and marshmallow, but now this one.
Oh, it has to be one of those, doesn't it?
Yeah, if this had marshmallows or bananas, they would connect, and then it has to. Every slice has to connect to them. So her pizza doesn't work because these two don't match with each other. Now I just played my kitchen sink piece. I can only do one of those, so I can't play, even though I drew another one, I can't play it on my pizza.
Cowabunga!
See, now this time it works because our final
Remember
slice.
how you have to say that when you finish your
I was
pizza?
going to when we did it, and I thought I did when you said it.
Nope.
When you finish your pizza, you shout,
Cowabunga!
Cowabunga! Now say it like a turtle. Cowabunga, dude!
Okay, let me try. Cowabunga, dude! Did any of them sound like that? I don't remember. Did only one of them say dude, though?
No, they all said dude.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Well, Michelangelo said dude most of the time.
I thought
He's
so.
also the one that mostly say cowabunga.
Okay.
So usually when you see it, it's cowabunga, comma, dude, exclamation mark, because that was his catchphrase. So anyway, so she got it. She shouted cowabunga, and now what you do is you get. She went for peanuts. You get 1 point for each slice that has a peanut on it, and every one of hers does. So she would get 6 cents. And then if you're playing with more than 2 players, everyone else keeps going until all the customers have been taken. So when we did it with our 2 friends, there was 3 customers, and everyone but 1 person got points.
I don't think you told them about the peanut and why.
I did.
Oh, okay.
The customer's favorite topping is the peanut, so you have to build for them. And this one, like I said, has only got snail on it, so those are the only 2. So go ahead and mix those up and shuffle them around, but like. The first person to 13 cents wins.
Okay.
Right,
And we're not gonna
yeah, just divide it in half.
Okay.
You're supposed to go like this and deal it out, but that would just take a little time, and we're just gonna do one more round. So let's just go ahead and go with that. Cowabunga!
What?
And every single one of mine has snails on it, so
Yep.
that would be 6 cents. So hey, it's a fast-paced game. It's quick. It's fun, and we enjoy it. negatives are, the cards are almost impossible to shuffle, and when you don't get them shuffled right, like you saw in the first round, she pretty much had her entire pizza built out of the first few cards that she drew, because now this is just going to get all stacked up, so all these snails will be in one order. So like you want to shuffle a little better, but it's just, I don't see how they could have made them any different. But if the cards were a thicker design and not this really cheap paper, I think they would shuffle a little bit better and they wouldn't bend on you and fold. Like we already have a couple that have folds on the corners.
So your suggestion to them is to make them better.
Yeah.
But then it'd be pricier.
It would. This was, I believe it was $13. That was on sale from $20 is the highest I've seen it at, and I've also seen it as cheap as $9 at like Walmart. I didn't mind, even though I could have bought it at Walmart for a little cheaper. I like to support toys, and I'm willing to pay that extra $3, to support my local comic book shop. Well, that's our show. Thanks for coming. As always, if you have any suggestions for drinks you'd like to see, leave them down in the comments. If you have any suggestions for games, leave those in the comments. If you know someone that's doing a Kickstarter for a fun-looking game that you think, hey, they might like this, hit us up. Leave that link down in the comments. We'll look at it. We've already supported 2 Kickstarters that we're looking forward to. I don't think those are going to be shipped to us until like December though, so it'll be a while before we see those. But yeah, let us know because we're always looking for new things. Just put in the comments. As always, please like the video, share it with your friends. If you haven't already, please subscribe to us. Help us get those numbers up so that more people see us. That we don't have to beg them to subscribe us. They're like, oh, this is amazing. I'm gonna watch it. I do want to give a shout out to my one coworker Wes. I know you like to watch us, Wes. So thank you for watching. See you next week.
Happy birthday, America. Cheers.